Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is a start of a brand new series here on the channel, as today we officially start reviewing all the teams off season so far. So we are going to be doing one video per team, all 31 teams. I'm really excited to kind of talk about them, and we'll give them a grade. We'll go over all their key acquisitions. We'll talk about if it's a good deal for them or not for their future of their team, so on and so forth. I also want to say sorry about the lighting of the video. I don't actually have really any lighting. I'm just using my computer and the light above, which is not very great. And usually I use the outside, but you know, I recorded the video already before, and then I had to record it anyways again. But also, I'd like to say to you guys, thank you guys for so much support. Oh my god, apparently I cannot speak English apparently today, but thank you guys so much for all the support on the recent videos. It's legit been so crazy. We're at 221 subscribers right now, and I'd like to just say thank you. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as we're just growing every single day, and also make sure to drop a like as well. But let's get right into talking about the Anaheim Ducks today, as they had a relatively quiet free agency. They only did about 2 moves, picking up Kevin Shattenkirk and Derek Grant. They traded Derek Grant to the Philadelphia Flyers. He was actually a very good player for the Ducks, especially for depth. And looking at him analytically, Derek Grant doesn't look like too bad of a player, to be honest with you. And they got a decent amount of, I think they got a decent amount of picks from Derek Grant. I'm not too sure, but Derek Grant is a very good 4th line, great penalty killer, and they got a 4th round pick from him. So that's not a bad idea for the Detroit Red Wings, or for the Anaheim Ducks. So you get a good player, and then you get him right back, right? So Derek Grant fills in that 4th line spot, which, I mean, you don't want to rely on like any of your depth players. I don't think anyone that's on this team is really ready to jump into a roster spot like your Anton Morand or any of these guys. I don't think they're exactly ready now. Maybe Comtois is ready to go. Maybe even Trevor Zegras, I've been hearing he might be ready to go, and also Isaac Ludstrom also could be a possibility that jump in the roster. But the other big acquisition the Anaheim Ducks did was signing Kevin Shattenkirk to a $3.9 million deal for the next 3 years, which is just an absolute steal of a deal. Kevin Shattenkirk had a bounce-back season this year with the Tampa Bay Lightning, winning the Stanley Cup with them. He was a very good player for them, and a cheap, reliable option, which is what he's going to be here in Anaheim. He's going to be a leader. He's going to be a guy that helps this Anaheim Ducks roster grow. They know that Jamie Drysdale won't be ready this year. They know he might not even be ready the year after that. They're giving time for Jamie Drysdale to develop, which I really like what the Anaheim Ducks are doing with that. They need to take time with this kid and develop him. They know they have time. They know they have some bad contracts. They know they still have time to develop a lot of their big players. But I think the Anaheim Ducks could be a very scary team in the future to come, which is scary for me to say as an Oilers fan, looking at this Ducks team and saying that this team is potentially another Stanley Cup contender in the next couple of years, which is what Bob Murray, I think, is really growing towards. But that's really it. That is really it. This is their depth chart. Now, you can see a glaring weakness of goal scoring. I mean, Max Jones, he did decently for them last year. Raquel, he didn't do too bad either. And Silverberg, but who else do you got for goal scoring? Sonny Milano? I mean, Sonny Milano did pretty damn good, but he's not going to be a 20, 30 goal scorer. We haven't really seen that from him yet. And maybe if he produces like what he did here, who knows? Who knows what's the possibilities with Milano? But they have a lot of young players that are tweener guys like Milano, Dante Heinen, who haven't found their spot in the NHL really yet. And I think they're great third-line players, and I think they're going to be good players for the Anaheim Ducks to build those other guys like Stam Steele, like Troy Terry, and like Max Jones. You also might be seeing Maxime Comtois, which I love. I love him when I seen him in the World Juniors. I think he's just a great leader, and I loved how he dealt with all the adversity that he dealt with. Now, with this offseason for the Detroit, oh my god, why do I keep saying the Detroit Red Wings? I think they're just stuck on my mind. But the Anaheim Ducks, I give them a really good B. They didn't really lose anyone. If anything, they lost Michael Del Zotto and Ryan Miller. That's all they really lost. Now, you might have a serious concern about goaltending. I think might be really your only concern. But if you're really just going for a full-blown rebuild, Anthony Storlaz is not the worst. I mean, he's not even that great, but he's not the worst option to maybe go after. And especially how good of a year he had in San Diego this past season, maybe giving him a try as your backup goalie might not be a bad idea for the Anaheim Ducks. But I give them definitely a B. Their offseason was great. I think they could have maybe gotten a goal scorer, a guy like Anthony Duclair still out there for the Anaheim Ducks. Now, do I see that's a realistic standard? No, they have practically no money, so they wouldn't be going and doing that. And that's just the thing that they kind of screwed themselves with, was cap hell. They had to deal with a lot of bad contracts, especially the buyout for Corey Perry, which they're still paying him a buttload of money. But yeah, I give him a B for sure. I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on the Anaheim Ducks season or off season so far. They haven't done too much. They picked up Kevin Shattenkirk, which I think is a great defensive piece. Now maybe that takes away spots from Jacob Larson, but that just bolsters their defense core. I think they're gonna have a very good defensive core this upcoming season, and especially their offense. So tell me guys what you guys think in the comments section below. What they need the most. I think they need goal scoring, but you can't really do anything about that when you have no money. Also, tell me guys in the comment section below what you guys think the grade should be for the Anaheim Ducks. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.